Hi, it's Andy Wolf here. Hey, I'm still at the farm, but so with this update coming up, I'm really an advocate on local case studies. So I have several that we could do, but you'd have to go to the members only section of my blog if you'd like to see those, because they might be embarrassing to some people, even though that we can make them pretty funny, and it could happen to anybody. So on that note, it could happen to anybody. The video that you're going to see is contemporaneous video from an incident last year during the FIS races where I got caught trying to fix a gate and a panel all at once, and an athlete. Anyway, I'll explain it better in the in the other video. Hi, it's Andy Wolf here. Hey, I should have got out of the way. I stepped in to fix a panel. I had to re-drill the hole, and the gate had flipped over, so the panel was upside down. In the process of flipping it over, the panel came off the gate, and I was forced to try to put it on. Two things in the same interval doesn't really work. I looked up out of the corner of my eye. It was just coming over coaches. I knew that was 12 seconds away, and I had time. If I hadn't fumbled putting the panel back on, I would have been out of there because I was doing a countdown in my head. I wasn't able. I crouched down and stayed out of the way. I'm doing the countdown. I don't need people from the finish area telling me I'm not supposed to be in there. I know I'm not supposed to be in there. I don't want to be in there. But sometimes you get trapped, and you can make yourself small as you can, and that was that. The athlete asked for a rerun, was granted a rerun, and had a successful second run. Course conditions were the same. What I really feel bad is the athlete might have been scared. He shouldn't be faced with something like me sitting there by the gate when he comes around the corner. So I'm glad everybody managed to get through that safely. And it can happen to everybody. I move pretty quick, but when you fumble it, like, don't try to do three things at the same time. I drilled the hole, put the gate in, then tried to put the panel on twice. Doesn't work out. But that was just the catalyst of the case study. That me being out there and being trapped, changing the gate and the flag. But then the finish referee, the spectator, the chief of race, the technical delegate, the referee, the athlete, everybody got involved after that except for me. I was long gone, learning that I will never go back in there again. But this is why local case studies are so good, because the people are there and they get to reflect on what happened and the issues that they may have considered or may not have considered in coming to their decisions. That's why local case studies are so good.